Heilige ik ben twee ook bij. Dit is de verdee elaste dan van het ebetu van Rutger Hauer. Today I'll be talking about three of my favorite Rutger Hauer's performances in the 21st century movies. But first, let's talk about Hauer's participation in Guinness commercials. Watching my favorite actors doing commercials always gets me interested of the products that they're doing the commercial for. Actors or celebrities tend to do commercials in order to get the audience attention of the product. During the late 80s and mid 90s, Rutger Hauer became well known in Britain for the Guinness commercials. The memorable moment is that he always wears black outfits. I was 11 years old when I first saw Guinness commercial on TV, and I was excited to see Rutger Hauer in it. Yes, I became interested in Guinness, and I knew what beer was at that time, but I didn't start drinking beer until I was 16 years old. Funny thing is that I didn't even try to taste Guinness until after my 21st birthday. It was in Commondale, Illinois, that I was in a bar, and I ordered my first Guinness. But when I tasted it, I spat it out. I hated the taste of Guinness, so I never drank Guinness since then. Hey, I mean no disrespect to the Irish. I later learned in Rutger Hauer's biography that Hauer didn't even like the taste of Guinness. He always spits it out after each take. Anyway, his appearance in the commercial helped the increase in sales of Guinness. Now, let's talk about the three movies Rutger Hauer was in. And even though two of the three movies he had supporting or small roles, he still gives memorable performances. Confession of a Dangerous Mind is a 2002 spy comedy about the non-fictional life of Chuck Barris, the game show host who claimed that he used to work for the CIA as an assassin. Barris is played by Sam Rockwell. George Clooney, who directed this movie, plays CIA agent Jim Bird, who recruits Barris to work for him as an assassin. And in a small but memorable role, Rutger Hauer played German-American agent Killer, who assists Barris in the assassinations. I really like this movie. I like the story of Chuck Barris, who's known for hosting a gong show claiming that he used to work for the CIA as an assassin. George Clooney, Sam Rockwell, Julia Roberts, and Drew Barrymore are the main stars, but my favorite part in the movie is watching Rutger Hauer. After spending the 90s appearing in TV movies and straight-to-video movies, it was great seeing Hauer in a theatrical release movie. His role is small, but he gave a memorable, terrific performance. 3 years later, Hauer had another supporting role, this time in a comic book superhero movie. Batman Begins is a 2005 superhero movie based on the DC comic books. I don't think there's any need for me to get into the storyline. You viewers know what Batman's about. So I'll go straight to Rutger Hauer's role in it. Hauer plays William Earl, the not-so-popular CEO of the Wayne Enterprise. When he makes his first appearance in the movie, he's at the funeral of Thomas and Martha Wayne. He tells young Bruce Wayne that he will look after his father's company until Bruce comes of age. But of course, when Bruce disappears, Earl becomes a CEO and runs the company, He has no intention of allowing Bruce to take over the company. But years later, the now grown-up Bruce, played by Christian Bale, returns, and Earl is not pleased about it. However, he's surprised that Bruce allows him to continue as CEO. But after Earl unfairly fires Wynton Price employee Lucia Fox, played by the great Morgan Freeman, Bruce takes over the company. He rehires Lucius Fox and promotes him as the new CEO. And Earl gets fired. Now, Rutger Hauer's role as William Earl may not be important to the storyline, but the scene where he calmly fires Lucius Fox is very memorable. Rutger Hauer gives the best line in the movie. It goes like this: I'm merging your department with the Chiefs, and I am firing you. Didn't you get the memo? That was a very cool scene. I rooted for Hauer even though he was playing a despicable character. In 2011, Hauer returned to the leading man role, starring in a grindhouse type violent black comedy, Hobo with a Shotgun.